You know, when you hear the words artificial intelligence or AI, what pops into your head? Is it like futuristic robots from the movies? Well, what if I told you that AI is already here and it's a huge part of your daily life? That's what we're going to do today. We're pulling back the curtain to show you that AI isn't some complex thing just for scientists. It's for all of us.
All right, to get started, how about a quick game? I'm going to show you a few things you've probably already used today. All you have to do is figure out the one big, powerful idea that connects them all. Ready?
Okay, first up, YouTube. Ever wonder how that up next cue is just so perfect? Or how the videos on your homepage feel like they were picked just for you? It's almost like it can read your mind, right? Or, okay, how about Spotify? That Discover Weekly playlist? I mean, how does it do that? It's like it reaches into your brain and pulls out your next favorite band. It knows your music taste better than you do sometimes. And of course, there's Siri or Alexa. You ask a question, and it's not just hearing sounds, is it? It actually understands what you mean, goes and finds an answer, and then talks back to you. Kind of wild when you think about it. So, what's the common thread here? What's the link? Well, you probably guessed it by now. The answer to the whole puzzle is artificial intelligence. It is the secret sauce that makes all of these things so incredibly smart and so personal. Yep, that's right. AI is not some sci-fi dream anymore. It is here, right now. It's in your phone, in your games, in your home. It's just woven so seamlessly into the apps we use every day that we barely even notice it. So, let's nail down what we actually mean when we say AI. Okay, so here's the core idea, plain and simple. AI is all about teaching computers how to think and learn, kind of like we do. It's not about giving them a soul or a human brain, but about training them to solve problems and make decisions, all by digging through tons and tons of data. And I mean, it is everywhere. Think about it. Those super smart enemies in your video games that seem to predict your every move, that's AI. That autocorrect on your phone that saves you from embarrassing typos, yep, that's AI too. And that face recognition that unlocks your phone in a split second, you got it, AI. It's just part of the background of our lives now. Okay, so if AI is everywhere, that leads to the next big question, right? How does it actually work? I mean, how can a machine learn? It really does feel like magic sometimes, but it's not. It's a process, and a really cool one at that. So let's break it down. The secret here is something called machine learning. See, an AI doesn't think like a human with emotions and creativity. Instead, it learns by spotting patterns in huge amounts of data. So imagine you want to teach a computer to tell the difference between a cat and a dog. You wouldn't write rules like dogs have floppy ears. No, you just show it thousands and thousands of pictures of cats and thousands of pictures of dogs, over and over. Eventually, it starts to figure out the patterns on its own, the shape of the ears, the length of the snout, all the little details. And this is where the difference between AI and human intelligence is just fascinating. An AI can sift through a million photos in a second to find a pattern, something a human could literally never do. But a human can look at one single photo and understand the context, the emotion, the story behind it. So it's not about which one is smarter, they're just different. And the real magic happens when you put those two types of intelligence together. So this whole learning thing, it basically happens in three main ways. First, you've got supervised learning. Think of this like using flashcards. You show the AI a picture and you label it for them saying, this is an apple, this is a banana. You're supervising it. Then there's unsupervised learning. This is where you just dump a giant, messy pile of data in front of the AI and say, okay, you figure it out. It has to find the patterns all on its own. And finally, my favorite, reinforcement learning. This is exactly like training a dog. The AI tries something, and if it does a good job, you give it a virtual treat, a reward. It learns through trial and error, just like when it's learning to master a video game. Okay, now for the part that I think is the most exciting. You might be thinking, this is all cool, but I could never do that. But here's the thing. You can. You don't have to be some genius coder to start building with AI. The tools are out there, they're free, and they're waiting for you to use them. I'm talking about incredible tools like Google's Teachable Machine, for example. It lets anyone, and I mean anyone, train their own little AI model in just a couple of minutes. You don't download anything, you just do it right in your web browser. It completely demystifies the whole idea of building AI, and honestly, it's a ton of fun. And seriously, look how simple it is. Step 1, you just gather some examples. You could turn on your webcam and show it your coffee mug, then maybe your phone. Step 2, you click one single button that says Train Model. That's it. The computer goes to work looking for patterns, and step 3, you test it out. You hold up your mug again, and boom, see if your brand new AI knows what it is. It's really that straightforward. You know, doing something simple like that, it just sparks something in you. It makes you realize this quote is so true. Learning this stuff really is like getting a superpower. Suddenly, you start thinking, wait, if I can do that, what else can I create? Understanding the basics is just the first step. After that, the door just blows wide open. And that brings us to our final big idea here. Because once you get the basics of how AI works, something shifts. You're no longer just someone who uses technology. You start to see yourself as someone who can build the future with it. Look, learning about AI, it's not just a cool hobby anymore. It's quickly becoming a fundamental skill, like reading or writing. For a lot of us, by the time we're building our careers, knowing about AI is going to be essential for so many jobs. And check out the kinds of careers we're talking about. It's not all about coding. Imagine being an AI game developer, building worlds that are impossible to tell from reality. Or an AI artist, working with a machine to create breathtaking new art. You could even become an AI ethics specialist, someone whose whole job is to make sure this technology helps humanity and is used for good. But really, the impact of AI is so much bigger than just our careers. This is a tool that has the potential to help us solve some of the world's biggest, toughest challenges. And this really gives you a sense of the scale here. I mean, look at this. In healthcare, AI is already helping doctors find diseases like cancer way faster and more accurately than ever before. In the environmental field, it's helping us predict natural disasters and save lives. It's even up in space, helping NASA with its missions on Mars. The potential to make a real positive impact on the world is just immense. So let's recap. We've seen that AI isn't science fiction. It's already all around us. We've pulled back the curtain on how it actually learns, and we've just had a little glimpse of the incredible future that it's helping to build. So really, there's only one question left. AI is the future, and it's more accessible than it has ever been. The real question is, what will you create?